Yo, what's going on, guys? So we'll go over everything real quick here. Not much to go over. I mean, just a big ass trend day, right? Huge range today. The range of this candle from 693 up to 78. Almost a 400 point day here for NQ on this candle. Not every day you see a candle with that has this many points in it, especially like looking back. So going into this morning, I wasn't expecting this, right? Like we expected bullishness because coming into today we had we made this hourly order block here, and we thought maybe we get a dip down to this here for like some kind of Judas swing down. We didn't get it. So what's that mean? If we don't get a Judas swing down at 10 o'clock, it usually means we have some kind of trend day, or we end up just chopping the rest of today. And then you see this, what is this, 10 straight hourly green candles, and NQ is working on now. We kind of mentioned we were powering over this high, and we had LRLR here to the upside, which kind of took us back to these highs, which this high right here sitting up here was all-time highs. And now you see we're just kind of displacing back through it here. So what we're kind of waiting on, we still have the SMT with ES here, waiting for ES to hit all-time highs as well at 53.68.25. We'll see if Asia pushes that over, or if this final 35 minutes that we have left in the futures trading day takes that high. If it does, and then we start pushing over, I think we can continue higher. The one problem is YM is still very weak, right? YM did take these 4 hour highs, but look at YM all time highs, and then look at ES and NQ. They're already back up here, right? So it is technically in SMT here. So it could give us some kind of pullback. I would love to see some kind of pullback. Like we're gonna get this 4 hour. We're gonna get this 4 hour FEG here. This is gonna turn this big thing is gonna turn into a 4 hour breaker, and then we get some kind of move down, and then potentially up higher here. And then if we inverse this down, then we know we have a higher time frame. Maybe a higher time frame pullback here. So the other thing to watch, obviously, we inverse. Yesterday, I was like, this morning, I was like, okay, so today I'm going to be watching this daily volume imbalance. See if we inverse this daily FVG. You see, we have now ES kind of gave us that sign earlier though. If you remember, ES in inverse this daily FVG on last Friday. So it kind of gave us a sign already. ES came down, hit this daily order block, and then pushes price right back up higher. So and then back to probably all-time highs here. I'm trying not to jinx here, but and then whether we go higher depends on what kind of displacement we get from ES over this high, especially with a YM being kind of weak. And then we got these 4 hour FVGs below that are probably going to want filled. So I could see some kind of move back down. Maybe we save this for NFP, and then we get a chop day tomorrow. So just remember, sometimes the day before NFP can be choppy and a little bit sloppy. ICT always says that, but the last 4 or 5 Thursdays prior to NFP have actually been like nice trend days. So it'll be interesting to see what we get. But I will still be trading tomorrow. If there's an A+ setup, I'm still taking. I'm not taking it because people say that it's supposed to be bad price action. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, other than that, if we go to NQ, I think a lot of people ask me a lot, like how to get in on a trend day, or how do I use order blocks. Today was a perfect example, especially on the 15. The 5 was pretty clean too. You see, close above these down candles, retest, go higher, and then just so on and so on. But the 15 just gave a pretty clear picture of it. You see, we got 15-minute order block here, comes back down, retest. 15-minute order block comes down, retest, doesn't violate 50% of this order block, pushes higher. And then the same thing happens here. Uh, let's see if I can find the right tools. Comes down, retest, pushes higher, and now you see we're about to get another 50-minute order block here. We'll see if Asia ends up respecting this. If it does, and I think that that helps NQ push back up to the highs, and and it means ES goes to those highs as well. So yeah, I mean, remember this morning I mentioned like let's get rid of all this, like how you could just tell when like a buy model is starting, right? Like you don't want to be shorting like the a lot of people will be like, oh, we're way too high here, it's time for a pullback, but you don't want to be shorting this. Why? I mean, it's clear, like especially when you have you have LRLR here, you have a nice a reversal, and look what we got down here. All your 50% retracements were being respected, right? 50%. Oh, and now we get a dip, a 50% to here, 50%, boom, another 50% here gets respected. And 4 hour order blocks to the upside could just like when we came down, right? Order block respected, order block respected here, made an order block here, came back up here, tested it, sent us down to the lows, filled in all these daily all these daily FEGs, hit this daily order block down here, hit the weekly order block, and then we get 4 hour 50% back up to the highs. So just beautiful PA in my opinion. Just everything was pretty textbook. Even with Asia last night, we had nice 50% retracements last night too, right? Where was it? So there was a really nice one last night. Last night, was it this one? It was this one last night. So you see last night 50% here, perfect, held. And then this London comes down, and what do we get? We get a little. Let's see if I can find the right tool here. We get a little manipulation, accumulation down, sweeps these lows back up, and then New York distributes all the way up to back to all time highs. So everything we look for every single day. But other than that, yeah, I thought we were gonna like have an update today, just because we could see this big buy model, but didn't expect. I expected like uh also. Oh yeah, I forgot. I mentioned this. I mentioned we would hit like this daily order block up here at 802, and maybe we get maybe that drives some kind of 50% retracement, but you see we just blow through it. Market was extremely bullish, and wanted to go all time high. So I expected like some kind of move up to 822, and then 870 to that order block today, and then you see like I thought we would get some kind of move up, maybe a 50% down, fill in the FEG here and then push higher. But you see, we didn't get it. The market's just wanted to go straight for the highs. Let's give a check on ES here. ES still what 7 points, 7 ticks away from all time highs, and I will see what happens there. So what happens here is going to determine how tomorrow goes, and then we'll see what we think for NFP going into Friday. So with that, hope you guys had a fantastic day, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.